Agency owners have been lied to. You've been told to delegate all of your repetitive manual tasks to your VA, but reality is some of these tasks shouldn't be done manually at all. So here are two things your VAs are currently doing manually that they shouldn't be doing at all. Thing number one is data entry. And I actually built this for a client who is a digital marketing agency selling events in Australia. And they have a workflow where they update the sales count of each event every single day. And in order to do that, they need to import an Excel file from a specific event's website. In this case, could be Eventbrite, for example, and then map out exactly what event they're looking for by looking at their Google Sheets, finding the exact row of that event, and then updating the event's sales count each day. So I automated this entire process with this automation that you're seeing on the screen. And at the end, I even added a Slack notification and a file management portion where we just move the Excel file that was imported into a specific folder and we keep that logged exactly how it's supposed to. Now, this is something that was taking 30 minutes to 3 hours for this client every single day because they're dealing with 100 to 150 events at any given time. And we automated this entire process and it's now only taking 5 minutes because the only thing that you need to do is download that Excel file from the specific platform and import it into a Google Sheets. Now, thing number two is actually researching inbound leads. And one of the ways companies have found to streamline this process is by asking a bunch of questions on their lead form. What happens in the background is that you get a salesperson to look at this piece of information and actually go do manual research on that specific lead. Not to mention that the more questions you add on your specific lead form, the less people will answer. So this is a good qualification technique, but it's not efficient at all because you could be automating this entire process with an AI agent. And this AI agent that I built actually follows 7 different steps to research an inbound lead by looking at their email only and finding everything else that they need. And one of the 2 most important steps over here are these 2 that do LinkedIn research. One of them looks at the company's profile and the other looks at the personal profile. And you get an output that looks something like this with the LinkedIn URL and a summary of that profile that you can send straight to your sales team. But I actually went one step further and I included a step that writes a personalized email providing big value fast, which is really important for these types of scenarios. So we went from 20 to 40 minutes per lead spent by just researching them and writing a personalized email to send to them to 5 to 10 minutes per lead. And this is just because we want to still do something really personalized because this process could be fully automated. So reality is there are a lot of things that marketers are giving to VAs to do that they don't even need to. So if you want to learn more about how to do this in your business, just make sure to hit the follow because I am talking about this topic every single day. And if you want me to do it for you, just reach out with the link in the bio and we can chat as well. So talk soon.